since gone back through and almost finished the driver's side welding portions. So I'll show you what is completed. So I've got this piece here. I tacked on this big square and then put it in a tiny little rectangle. There was this entire piece here that was pretty well rotted out. There's still portions of the metal that are not that great. I'm gonna grind it down and see if I can just get down to bare metal as best as possible. And then this was a big challenge. This was the main pillar. So there's the, I'll just back up. There's the driver's side door, passenger side door, and then there's a pillar here that goes all the way down, and then at the bottom it was basically rotted out at the base of this because of this triangle here. There's usually like a little weep hole that water can get out, but unfortunately the water damage just ended up pooling for extended periods of time. There's still a little bit of work that I need to do right up in here in terms of welding, but I'm really happy with how this turned out. I just need to grind it up and then seal it and paint it once this last little bit is finished. But footwells are coming, and then I am right now fast at work trying to finish up this mess. It looks pretty intimidating, but I've already got these pieces cut out. I just need to cut out another panel, cut out a smaller panel to go on this back where all this rust was, and then weld in the two fabricated pieces that I made at the beginning of this week. But right now, because I'm about to take this portion and kind of start cutting away at the rest of the rust, I'm deciding to take the door off so that this column is not stressed too much by the weight of the door if I end up shearing off any of the main connections. So just taking it off, so it's getting real. Alright, little update on the passenger side footwell. As I keep going, it seems like this hole just keeps getting larger and larger and larger. I was still working on this bottom portion right here by the, I'm not sure what it's called, but basically this is where the body frame, this main big thing, connects to the chassis underneath. This is one of the connections. I was just repairing this area over here so that in the event that this whole thing doesn't just fall out. Anyway, as I was repairing it, there's a seated cross member that goes right here. It's at the same height as this thing. It's usually right here, and it sits over here in this bolt, so it's just a cross member. And then all the electricals and cables and housing go underneath. And for the majority of the time I've been trying to work around it so that I don't have to cut it out. But as I have been going, it's nice because I've attained to more confidence around cutting and welding. So if I cut anything out, I'm pretty confident now that I can just weld it back in at this point. So I have cataloged some of the pieces. But anyway, I cut it out because I was tired of working around it, so that I can at least get more of a comfortable seat in this space altogether. But this is the cross member where it was, and then down at this end there was like another piece that goes there, similar to this. I still have it, but this whole section is like rusted out. So it's funny because I think this hole just keeps getting larger and larger. But luckily I have plenty of metal to be able to replace it with. I think I'm just gonna do the whole thing because why not? Excited and happy with this fit that I made for the end of the runner, so check it out. So this is the piece here, it goes down here, and I'll take it out. So as you can see, I'll remove my magnet. Oh God. This is the piece here, kind of bended, shaped a little bit, some 90 degrees, and then as it goes in here, it fits down in this little spot right here. So it slides down in,